morning from London. Today I'm about to visit two friends. This is my second last day over here, and right now I'm just waiting for my friend in front of the bagel house. I didn't vlog much on this trip because I was sick most of the time. Yes, I was sick around 11 days ago, and ever since then I've had 3 exams. I've moved out of my college and my college dorm, and I got on a flight. I got to the UK, then I went to Paris, then I came back to London, and now we're here. I have today here, also tomorrow here before I take my flight in the evening. I also have this meeting scheduled with this other friend whom I haven't seen in person before. Out of the 3 friends that I'm meeting in London, I haven't seen 2 of them before, and I've only seen one of them in person at Babson. So it's gonna be an exciting new experience for me to get to see people in person. And London streets are just so vibey, and it was the same thing in Paris. All the architecture here is just so unique, and it's so pretty. Let me just show you guys around. I still have a few things on my checklist because I haven't seen the London Bridge yet. I don't feel the need to absolutely see it this time, but if I have the chance, then I would definitely want to see it. I also haven't tried fish and chips yet. There's not a ton of good food in London, to be honest. I really like some coffee houses and stuff, but there's just not a lot of, traditional British food other than that. And so that's something that I'm willing to try out. In Paris, I tried snails for the first time, and surprisingly, snails are kind of like a seafood, to be honest. It's kind of like seafood with a lot of butter and a lot of garlic on it. So that was a unique experience as well. But I'll see you guys later, and I'll probably vlog throughout the day today so you guys can come along London City with me. It was so refreshing meeting up with my friend again after more than a year of not seeing him because he was doing a study abroad program at LSE. And right now I'm just wandering around Soho a little bit more before I see my next friend. But one of the things that I really like about London is also just those big red buses. Don't ask me why, but I feel like it's just so adorable and so cute. Wait, here's one coming right here. Yep. It's that, and I feel like it's so smart that for these buses, there's also 2 floors so that people can sit on the top floor, then the bottom floor. Oh, and here's another one. Weather is also kind of nice, so it's just a really pleasant day to be walking around and exploring. And oh my god, it's so difficult to actually cross the streets around London because the cars come from the other side, so like I never know which way to look first. Alright, this is Sejal, and we met, when did we meet? In 2021?
COVID? 2020, 2021?
COVID, we met in either 2020 or 2021 through this online conference called Grow Up at that time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was such a long time ago, and back then I wanted to organize this little meeting thing where everyone can meet each other, and she was one of them. So later on we formed into a group of 4 where 4 of us would just get online and get on FaceTime from time to time and catch up on our lives. And this is our very first time seeing each other in person in 2025.
Thought Lena would be taller, she thought I would be taller. We're both the same height, we're both short.
Yeah. I thought that she just had a tall personality, but apparently I'm 5'3" and she's a bit shorter than me actually. What are your thoughts about meeting someone for the first time in person? Like, what does it feel like?
So good. Like, I already know a lot about Elena. We talk a lot often and everything, but just seeing her, be able to give her a hug, Just felt different. It was nice.
Yeah, I know. I was so excited to actually meet her in person because one of my goals is to always be able to meet my online friends in person sooner or later at some point. And I feel like this is a huge highlight of this trip when I can get to meet people and get to talk to them and hang out. So right now we're in this Korean bibimbap restaurant just having some food, and afterwards we're probably gonna go and see the Big Ben. So that's the plan for now. So apparently trains or underground trains around here are just called the underground, which is really different from what we say in Canada or America because we call it the subway. But right now it's called underground, the underground or the tube, which is such funny names because it's literally describing a vehicle that's going underground and it's just called the entire underground. I don't know. We were also talking about the difference between chips versus fries. And and another thing that we talked about was also football versus soccer. So these are just some of the differences in words which I thought was so entertaining and interesting to just learn about. So we were just talking about how costly it could be if we were to live in London, because how it's gonna go is that every morning before work stuff, you would want to get a coffee.
Yeah.
Then lunchtime comes around, you would want a main course. Yes. A new place for lunch every time. Then you'll want a gelato dessert or something else.
Something to wash down your meal with. Yeah.
And then maybe another drink, another matcha
Or matcha, iced latte.
or something.
Something that's gonna cost $6 basically.
This is when you decide to go out
Or
to
drink.
a bar and drink.
But how many drinks are we having?
Not one, not two, but more.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. And that's not the cap, that's just on a daily basis. Then afterwards you would want something like a dinner to pair up with that, right?
Of course.
So after all this, there's just no money left.
No, so when you retire, how much money are you gonna get from retiring in London?
Zero.
Zero. Passion fruit.
Ooh, that's passion.
Passion fruit, orange juice. It's like martini basically, but very fancy.
It's really, really good. Both of these drinks are incredibly nice. Got the telephone booths right here. Cedar described to me how people would be drinking basically on the streets, even outside of the actual bar in the restaurant. And if you look over here, like, people are on this entire street, just in the middle of the street, drinking beers and talking to other people, holding their drinks in their hands, if you look right behind me as well. And just, what the heck, this is so exciting to actually see.
This is where Elena can find her finance work, her investment,
Alright,
6 foot, blue eyes, blonde hair,
I'm not
trust
sure.
fund. She'll find
But
someone.
the point here is that people are actually drinking on the streets, and it's so exciting to see that this is actually the culture. It's just like, I kind of belong here, you know? This is my very first time trying fish and chips, and oh my god, this is so exciting. Like, I've seen these in the chicken shop dates that I've watched on YouTube, where Amelia and her dates.
It's chips, not fries.
Oh yeah, well, I will call it chips to make myself a little bit more cultured, but we're gonna get my first reaction of trying this. It should be really good. Salt is not added? Cheers. Adventures are pretty much over right now. I'm at the airport just enjoying some food because I have some spare time as well as spare cash, since in London most places don't actually take cash, they only take card, and that is why I have some spare cash left for this food. But thank you guys so much for following me along yesterday as well as a little bit of today. Basically, skyline view is when I met my friend who lives in London. That's the view from his apartment, which is super nice, and we also had a great chat, except that I didn't get to vlog it. But I think the point of traveling and the best part of traveling is always meeting these people, and I'm just so grateful that I got to do this in London, especially as a solo traveler. It could get really lonely if you're always traveling by yourself, but meeting people and meeting people who you already know just makes everything so much more adventurous and meaningful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.